Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I know it's been a little while since I've uploaded. It's definitely been a minute. How embarrassing is that? I'll be honest, I was kind of surprised at the number of subscribers I had when I finally checked my account again. So first of all, hello and welcome to anyone who's new. Thank you so much for subscribing. Secondly, why? I wouldn't subscribe to this shit, but we'll get into why I'm trash in a minute. Before I get into the video, I do want to thank mo.pnk for sending me these paints over a year ago, and I want to apologize for taking over a year to post a video using the paint. I'm sorry if I've been pronouncing your name wrong all of this time. They also have a YouTube channel called Monilla Co., so please subscribe to them instead. Monilla was kind enough to reach out to me and offer to send me these paints because they genuinely liked my art, and I am genuinely grateful. I'll put their info in the description and on the video somewhere if my technologically illiterate self can manage. Their art is super cute, and once again, I'm just so sorry that it took me so long with this. I promise I didn't forget. Everything's just been so crazy, and I'll probably save that rant for the next video though. So this isn't a first impressions and this isn't a review. I've tried to film this video 3 times before and it didn't work out for one reason or another. Something always went wrong and it wasn't the paint's fault. It wasn't. It was all me. So I have used the paints before and I have had a little practice with them, and it's also not a review because I don't know enough about paint to review paint. Which brings me to my next point, which is me being trash. I don't technically know anything about art. I majored in business management in college, and I never actually studied art. I'm pretty okay at art. Like, it's not bad, it's fine. I just aren't good with words. I can't articulate how to art or why I art because I don't know. If I knew how to express myself verbally, I probably never would have started drawing in the first place. And I'm tired of pretending like I know what I'm doing because I don't, and it's exhausting. So I got hung up on what do I say during this video. I've said it before that any art supplies are fine by me. I don't think that you need fancy materials to be an artist, and I stand by that. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, artists were making drawings on cave walls before paintbrushes were even invented, so don't come at me trying to convince me that I need to spend $200 on some paints because of reasons. However, I will say that I have had the luxury of trying some more expensive paints, and they're nice. Having a higher quality paint will make it easier for you to use them, and you'll be less frustrated making art because they were designed to be easier to use. The quality's better, so it'll be better to use them. But since I'm used to constant frustration and disappointment, I literally can't be bothered. I like more affordable paints because I don't feel bad after I've made something ugly because I feel like I've wasted it. You have to make bad art to make good art, but it's a lot easier when you don't feel like you're going to ruin or waste your nice materials. But I'm also pretty dumb, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. I think it's like one of those old cartoons where one of the characters walks off of the cliff, but they don't fall because they don't know they've just walked off a cliff. I think I'm pretty confident anything will work for me because I'm just too dumb to know that it won't work, you know? So what can I say about these paints? Like I mentioned before, I tried filming this video a few times and couldn't get them to work for me, but that wasn't the paint's fault, so I'm pretty sure it was me, just because I was so out of practice with painting with acrylics. It was kind of like I forgot how to art, which was another reason I was procrastinating. I didn't want to paint something bad and people think, oh, that's ugly, so the paints are no good. I promise that it's not the paint, it's just me, so Arteza's a really good brand, I think. I really like it because they are affordable paints, and that's always been my go-to. But I do think that these 2 paintings came out okay. Once I got the hang of the paints and I got myself motivated again, I had a lot of fun with them. The colors are bright and vivid, but I did need 2 or 3 layers to get some of them as opaque as I wanted, especially in the second painting. I didn't film myself painting all of the different layers because nobody wants to watch someone paint the same thing over and over again. I don't mind layering paint, so that's not a big deal for me, but if it bothers you, keep that in mind. And that's another reason why sometimes in the video you'll see the camera turn back on and the paint looks a little bit darker, is because I've just added another layer. My biggest complaint with them is the caps. I put a clip in here somewhere so you'll see what I'm talking about. The caps are made of two different pieces and they kept coming apart. The center of the cap is kind of separate from the part that you twist, so when the paint dries against the cap on the inside, you twist the cap to get it open and it comes apart of each other. So fuck the rest of the paint, I guess. They're the same as those Grumbacher Academy paint tubes, and I love that paint, but believe me when I say, from the bottom of my heart, fuck Grumbacher caps. What do I do now? I've been putting plastic wrap over the top with a rubber band, and it's a hassle, so I guess I won't use that color anymore because I'm lazy and trash. That's a fact. Like, I thought that these paints would be easier to use if I used my golden slow drying medium, but I didn't use any medium to slow the drying time because my golden slow drying medium was in my bedroom and I was painting in the living room, and I refused to get up. So don't go into the comments talking about, but you're not trash, don't be mean to yourself, and don't worry about my self-esteem, because my self-esteem has never been as good as it is lately. And I think a part of the reason why that is because I have finally embraced the trash nature of myself. Am I ever going to make an intro or an end screen for my videos? Maybe, but not today, because trash. But the caps, that's my only problem with the paint. I have avoided buying good quality paints because I don't have the energy to deal with their stupid caps. I love Grumbacher paint, but I don't buy it because I can't trust that the cap's not going to break and ruin the rest of the paint. So that's all I have to say about that. But otherwise, I had a lot of fun with these. I missed using acrylics, and I really missed making YouTube videos. I think I let myself get too stressed out. I just got caught up thinking, I have to make an intro, but I don't know how to make an intro. I want to animate something, but I've never animated anything before in my life. I want to make an end screen, but I don't know how. The thumbnails that I make are always too big a file size, so I have to use a stupid trash version of the nice one that I like. I did just recently figure that one out though, so I can make nicer thumbnails from now on. I think I stress myself out because I want to make high-quality videos, but I have no idea how. I can figure it out, but I get overwhelmed easily and then I end up doing nothing. And I have extreme stage fright and terrible social anxiety, so 560-ish followers is a lot for me. And I can't stop thinking, if I make myself look stupid, I make myself look stupid in front of a lot of people, and I worry, what if everybody finds out that I'm trash? So I just wanted to come clean to everyone before that happens. Hi, I'm trash, and I don't know what I'm doing, so don't expect too much. I'm sure that everybody's shocked and surprised. I just don't want to lie to you guys anymore. Another reason I've been procrastinating is because somebody left a rude comment on another video months ago and it stung, and I was scared to get another rude comment. So do me a favor and go down to the comments section and leave me the rudest thing that you could possibly think of, because my skin is like rice paper and we need to thicken that bitch up, so you'd be doing me a real solid. I recently made a Plenty of Fish account, and if you don't know what that is, it's like a dating app where you can just have these weird conversations with people. I have gotten some really rude and disturbing messages, and I think it's helped with my stage fright a little, and now it's just more funny than anything. So go to the comments and be real, just real mean. Just be real mean, because it really does help. Thanks in advance. So I just decided to not stress about any of the technical stuff for now. I just want to have this trash channel and have as much fun with it as I can and learn things slowly. I don't want to make it too tempting to subscribe because then people will, and then what? Then what do I do? That's stressful. There are so many beautiful, high-quality art channels on here with very funny and passionate people running them who actually know about composition and lighting. Speaking of lighting, I bought a new lamp that's supposed to help with that, and the lighting in my videos is still trash. And it's not the lamp's fault. If you look at literally anything I've ever drawn, you would know that I don't know anything about how shadows work. So please subscribe to someone who knows about shadows, because this ain't it. So from now on, this channel is a secret, okay? As of right now, I have 563 subscribers, and that's a perfectly good number for me. So let's just stay here. It'll be like a super secret club, and the first rule is not to talk about it. We'll be a super secret little family, and it'll be great, and quiet and small. The last thing I wanted to say was just another sorry to Monilla Co. for being the worst kind of procrastinator. I would love to send you something if you'd let me, whether that be an art supply you've been wanting to try or a painting that I've made. Anything that you want, really. Because I just feel awful for making you wait for this for over a year. And I couldn't even come up with anything profound to paint, just some flowers and a very unimpressed Saitama. Thank you for being so sweet and so patient, and I hope you'll let me send you something. Okay, I guess that's really all I have to say. I'll put all of the materials and the specific paint colors I used in the description box below. Please remember to unsubscribe, leave me a mean comment, insult my art or the way my front teeth whistle when I make S sounds because I have a micro gap. Thumbs down if you want to go all in, and thanks for listening, and goodbye.